Sir, नहेले भी सेटा start कर परिबा जे माने I can start with my
Yeah,
introduction
good,
and
good evening. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining today for the sixth tea or talk. Today, I'm standing in for Devasmita Bisra, in fact, because he has some technical bottleneck, so he's not able to coordinate this today. Today we have Sidhartha Sankar Rout as our speaker for the evening. Sidharth has graduated from our college in 2012 and then has completed his Executive MBA from Utkal University in 2021. After his graduation, he had joined Mahindra Farm Divisions as a GET and worked as assistant manager for some time. Then he moved to Tata Motors, and then he has a total experience of almost 9 years in corporate businesses or corporate entities before he decided to quit that life and start his own enterprise. He ventured into natural, organic, and millet foods and started an enterprise called Sri Jagannath Krishi Udyog in April 2021. And currently, he has been managing this enterprise and has developed a hybrid model of retail distribution and a restaurant business. Those who are in Bhubaneswar know about his outlet, Select Press and OD Mill. But those who are have not have the opportunity, please do make a point to visit whenever you are in Bhubaneswar. Over to you, Sidharth. He will be talking today on his journey from studentship to his entrepreneurship.
thank you, sir. Thank you for giving this very brief introduction. Good evening to everyone. Sir, jemti कहले कि I will not be speaking about this millet thing today. ମୁଁ ଆଜି millet ବିଷୟରେ କହିବିନି କାରଣ ଆମର WhatsApp group ରେ ମୁଁ ସବୁବେଳେ millet related ହିଁ କହେ. So today I will speak about my journey as a studentship and as an entrepreneur. So how I moved and some background story also. କାହିଁକି ନା ସେଇ ଜିନିଷଟା ହୁଏତ it may inspire many people and objective of my ମାନେ ମତେ ଯଦି goal କିଏ ପଚାରିବ ବା my life ର objective ଯଦି କିଏ ପଚାରିବ ତ I will say in one word कि I think or I wish कि people should get inspired from my journey and do something different, or if they feel it is worth inspiring, then they can adopt. So that will be my today's talk. You can say very brief talk. ମୁଁ ସାର୍ ମାନେ ମୋ ସହିତ ବି ସାର୍ ତ ସଞ୍ଜୟ ସାର୍ ତ ବହୁତ ଦିନର, ପ୍ରଭାତ ସାର୍ ବହୁତ, ବିଶ୍ୱଜିତ ସାର୍, I think ପ୍ରଭାତ ସାର୍ ବୋଧେ ମୋଠୁ ସବୁଠୁ ଓଲ୍ଡେଷ୍ଟ ଟାଇମ୍, ସଞ୍ଜୟ ସାର୍ ଆଣ୍ଡ ପ୍ରଭାତ ସାର୍ ବୋଧେ ଦୁଇ ଜଣ ଅଛନ୍ତି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ ଯୋଉମାନେ ମତେ ସବୁଠୁ ପୁରୁଣା ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି। ତାପରେ ଦେବସ୍ମିତ ସାର୍ ଆଣ୍ଡ I think ବହୁତ ନୂଆ ସିନିୟର ମାନଙ୍କ ସହିତ ଏଇ ଗ୍ରୁପ ହେଲା ପରେ ଇଣ୍ଟରାକ୍ସନ ହେଲା। Before that, before joining CAET, ମୁଁ ଯଦି କହିବି, I was born in a very small village. ମାନେ ଯୋଉଠି କି you won't believe, ମୁଁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଗାଁରେ ରହୁଥିଲି ସେତେବେଳେ ଆମର ଇଲେକ୍ଟ୍ରିସିଟି ନଥିଲା। ତ it will be surprising to many ଯେ ମୋର ଜେନେରେସନ ରେ, ମୁଁ ମୋର ଏଜ ବା ମୋର ଜେନେରେସନ ରେ ପିଲାମାନେ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଅଛନ୍ତି who are in good position, who are established, who are in ମାନେ ସେତିକି ପାଠ ପଢିକି ଗୋଟେ ଲେବୁଲରେ ପହଞ୍ଚିଛନ୍ତି, very few of them ମାନେ might have faced this situation. Even ମୋର wife ଯେ ମୋଠୁ 1 year junior in age, ମୋଠୁ ଗୋଟେ ବର୍ଷ ସାନ, ତାକୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ମୁଁ ମୋର ଚାଇଲ୍ଡହୁଡ ଷ୍ଟୋରିଜ କୁହେ ସେତେବେଳେ ସେ ଗପ ଶୁଣିଲା ଭଳିଆ ତାକୁ ଲାଗେ, because she is born and brought up in Salepur, which is nearby town, Salepur town ଭିତରେ, and I was born and brought up in a very rural area ଯୋଉଠି ରାସ୍ତା ବି ନଥିଲା। ତ that is the kind, ମୁଁ ଯେମିତି ଦେବସ୍ମିତ ସାର୍ କାଲି କି ଆଜି ଗୋଟେ ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ପଢିଥିଲା ଲଣ୍ଡନରେ ପଢିବା କଥା, ଗୋଟେ ମେସେଜ ପଢିଥିଲା। ତ I started my ମାନେ ଯୋଉ କହିବି କି କଣ educational journey from London and Duburi, and I have experienced all these things. But point ହେଲା ଯେ माने डेवलपिंग बा गोटे डेवलप करिया पई जो थॉट्स थाए माने आपण आज जो स्टेज रे अछंती आफ्टर 10 इयर्स आफ्टर 15 इयर्स आफ्टर 20 इयर्स आपण आ गोटे नेक्स्ट लेवल को जिवे से जो थॉट प्रोसेस टा दैट वाज इन माय पेरेंट्स सेटा मो बापा जेहेतु गवर्नमेंट सर्विस रे थिले तो ही न्यू आउटसाइड वर्ल्ड ही वाज एजुकेटेड तो हमको बहुत जल्दी से सही माहौल रू बाहर करनेले से जो गांव माहौल बा रूरल माहौल रू हमको बहुत जल्दी बाहर करनेले टू गिव अस गुड एजुकेशन good facilities and all amenities and everything so that we can get good education and prosper and grow तो सेउठू मोर जर्नी स्टार्ट हैला देन बालेश्वर जिला स्कूल रे मु पढुथिली तापर एफएम जूनियर कॉलेज रे पढली तापर सर एठी सीएटी रे जॉइन कली मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स कौन हुए कि सर आम जो जो स्टूडेंटशिप और एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप कथा कहूँ कि आजिका दिन इकोसिस्टम बा सेमिति हेई गलानी जे समस्त भाबुछन बिजनेस इज वेरी इजी बा बिकमिंग एन एंटरप्रेन्योर इज वेरी इजी यस इट्स राइट बिकमिंग एन एंटरप्रेन्योर इज वेरी राइट बट सस्टेनिंग एज एन एंटरप्रेन्योर बा ताकू मेंटेन करिके लॉन्ग टर्म रे माने सस्टेन करिवा दैट इज नॉट इजी तो सेही जिनसटा मॉडर्न एंटरप्रेन्योर्स बा आमो एज रो एंटरप्रेन्योर्स माने हुए तो बेटर डिस्क्राइब करि परिबे बिकॉज़ द मार्केट सिनेरियो हैज चेंज्ड आगुरु जो मार्केट सिनेरियो थिला बा आगुरु जहा बिजनेस रो सिनेरियो थिला दैट हैज कंप्लीटली चेंज्ड किछिटा पॉजिटिव चेंज हेची एंड किछिटा नेगेटिव आल्सो हेची मु जेतेबेले कॉलेज रे पढुथिली सेतेबेले मोर माइंड को आसिला जे आई वांटेड टू बी समथिंग डिफरेंट माने मते जो माने बहुत क्लोज रु जानि चंती आमो कॉलेज सीनियर माने जो माने मते बहुत क्लोज रु जानि चंती चिन्नी चंती मो सहित मिसी चंती मोर एटीट्यूड मोर बिहेवियर बा मोर टिके अलगा थिला स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम द मु कहबिन तो चाइल्डहुड बट कॉलेज टाइम किंतु मु फनी इंसिडेंट कहबी कि मु जेतेबेले गां रे थिली सेतेबेले जागर शिवरात्रि हमर गां रे हुए मेला हुए मु जोठी मौका पाए सेठी बिजनेस कर दिए माने केमितिका कि आपणकर भाई मोर एल्डर ब्रदर जे पढुतिले बाहर हॉस्टल रे रहउतिले सी हमको आनिक शक्तिमान स्टिकर सते मिलुतला मु जानिनी सर आपण माने सेटा भाबुची जानिथिबे शक्तिमान रो 5 टंकिया स्टिकर मिले आमे तो आनी सब बही रे मारू सेटा आमो टाइम रू मु भाबुची बोधे स्टार्ट हैला जळ छवि करिक वाटर मार्क जो तो सेही जिनस कोन करे भाई आनी कि मते गोटे 5 टंकिया माने 50 टा पीस थाए सेटा 5 टंका रे थाए मु ताको आनी कि गां रे 6 टंका 7 टंका 8 टंका रे बिक्री करे मु तो आउ एमिति भी बहुत इंसिडेंट अछि जोटा कि मु बट सेटा केमिति मोर इनहेरिटेड हला मु जानिनी आमो बिजनेस रे आमो फैमिली रे केही भी रिलेटेड माने दूर दूर को केही भी रिलेटेड बिजनेस करि नांती बा केही बिजनेस रे केबे पसिबल बोली चिंता भी करनथिबे कारण मदर वाज हाउस वाइफ फादर वाज गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉय भाई एल्डर ब्रदर सेमाने सब सेमतिका प्राइवेट कॉर्पोरेट मु भी कॉर्पोरेट रे थिली अजा आई समस्त सेमाने सब गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉयज थिले तो केही भी केबे चिंता करनथिले ए लाइन को आसीबे बोली तो मो जेतेबेले बीटेक पढिली तो सेतेबेले बिकॉज़ आई वांटेड टू ट्राई टू डू समथिंग डिफरेंट तो आई थॉट ऑफ कि I will gain some experience in the corporate and then I will switch to something जोटा कि मो निजरे इंडिपेंडेंटली मते टिके इंडिपेंडेंट रहया को भल लागे माने मोर थॉट्स को मु चाहे जे ताकू प्रैक्टिकल बा मटेरियलाइज करिया पय मु जहा चिंता करूची आई मु सेटा एक्सप्रेस करि दिए at most of the times people like it at most of the times people don't like it तो सेटा डिपेंड करे स्किल ऑफ हाउ आई एम रिप्रेजेंटिंग और नॉट with time I have learned that but point hela je I tend to express all of my thoughts मु बहुत क्वेश्चन पचारे मु क्लासरूम रे बहुत क्वेश्चन पचारे इवन जते बेले मु टाटा रे कि महिंद्रा रे हमर सब ट्रेनिंग हुए 3 days 4 days रे हमर ट्रेनिंग हुए से ट्रेनिंग रे समस्त आसी थांती मजाक मस्ती करिया पई 4 दिन टूर करिया पई होटल रे रहया पई किंतु से जो सेशन जते चली थाए मु एते क्वेश्चन करे जे माने से ट्रेनर जे थाए से भी कहे जे माने they don't get irritated but they surprise कि अरे एते क्वेश्चन कोन पचार तो मो मन रे बहुत क्वेरीज थाए थर्ड हला कि मु मोर सीनियर मानक सहित मु कांटेक्ट रखिची जोटा कि व्हिच हैज हेल्प्ड मी इन गेनिंग एक्सपोजर फॉर एग्जांपल हला कि सर माने मोटू बहुत सीनियर तो मु 32 मोर 34 एज हला तो 34 एज रे मोर जति एक्सपीरियंस हेची मु जदी सर सहित मिसुची जहांकर एज हला 50 तो आई एम getting 16 years of experience I am getting to listen or I am listening I'm getting to learn say additional 16 years of experience तो टू बिकम एन एंटरप्रेन्योर वी शुड नॉट कंस्ट्रेंट आवरसेल्व्स आमे गोटे बिजनेस करिया पय हेले आमे केबे चिंता करियन जे ये मो जूनियर ये मो सीनियर मु काहाठू शिखुची काहाठू शिखुनी कि एटा मोर जानिबा दरकार सेटा जानिबा दरकार नै सब जिंस दरकार कोठी ना कोठी केतेबेले काम रे आसीबो तो ए जो एटीट्यूड ऑफ लर्निंग एवरीथिंग मिसिबा सीनियर मानक सहित क्वेश्चन पचारिबा सब बेले बहुत क्वेश्चन पचारिबा तो एई सब जिंस गुडाक टिके डिफरेंट थिला कंपेयर करी जदी मोर जनरेशन तो समस्त एंटरप्रेन्योर हेनांती मोर स्कूल बा कॉलेज मेट तेणु ता भितर किछि लोक हेचंती एंटरप्रेन्योर तो दे माइट हैव देयर ओन से जो निजर थिबो कैपेसिटीज एंड ऑल तमाने तांको हिसाब रे माने एंटरप्रेन्योर हेचंती हेइथिबे तो मोर ए जो डिफरेंशिएट करूथला तो दैट्स द साइन मते लागिला जे नाइ नाइ आई शुड डेविएट फ्रॉम द ग्रुप जोटा कि माने माने कथारे अछि ना कि जो ग्रुप रे आपण जाउछंती तो आपण किछि डिफरेंट करिया को हेले आपण डिफरेंट चिंता करिया पड़िबो डिफरेंट एटीट्यूड एडॉप्ट करिया पड़िबो तो सेई जिंसटा डेवलप हला बीटेक टाइम रु एंड मु जतरा महिंद्रा जॉइन करली तो आई वाज वर्किंग एज ए माने कंपोनेंट डेवलपमेंट आपण भाबंतु आमे सीएईटी रे जतेबेले पढुतुलु सेतेबेले आमे कॉस्टिंग शिखिथिलु कि आमे कॉस्टिंग शिखि नथिलु किंतु मु जतेबेले महिंद्रा रे जॉइन करली सेतेबेले महिंद्रा रोटावेटर बा ट्रांसप्लांटर रो जो कंपोनेंट्स थिला से किछिटा कंपोनेंट रो मु कॉस्टिंग शिखिथिली कॉस्टिंग करूथिली एंड मु जाई कि वेंडर मानु को कहूथिली जे नेगोशिएट करथिली जे एटा सीट मेटल रे अछि एटा नॉट अछि बा एटा कोन यूज हेछि पंचिंग हेछि ड्रिलिंग हेछि तो एटा एतिकी कॉस्ट होबो एंड सही हिसाब रे मु रेस्पोंसिबिलिटी नेथिली प्रोडक्ट सप्लाई मैनेजमेंट रे जोथरे कि आमे सप्लायर डेवलप वेंडर डेवलप करथुलु कंपोनेंट बनौथुलु एंड ताकू कोटेशन बा नेगोशिएशन करके क्वालिटी चेक करके क्वालिटी पर्सन थ्रू रे आमे प्रोक्योर करथुलु परचेज करथुलु सो दैट वाज कंप्लीटली आउट ऑफ माय स्टडी बा आउट ऑफ माय बुक ये थिला बट आई डिडंट हैव एनी माने मोर सेमति किछि हेजिटेशन नथिला जे नाइ मु एटा करिबिनी एटा तो मु करिनी केबे सेटा नथिला तो टू बी एन एंटरप्रेन्योर ओपन माइंडेड सब बेले रहिया पड़िबो वी हैव टू बी ओपन माइंडेड सब जिंस शिखिया को पड़िबो बा सब जिंस रिसीव करिकि ताकू पॉजिटिव ताकू नबा पड़िबो नेगेटिव को एनालिसिस करिया तो जो ओपन माइंडेडनेस रहिबा दरकार तापरे आपनकर पॉजिटिव लर्निंग एटीट्यूड रहिबा दरकार मोर एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप जर्नी रे जति की डिफिकल्टीज मु फेस करिछि बा फेस करूछि एबे से जिंस शेयर कले लोकन को फिलोसॉफी भलिया लागिबो स्टिल आई विल शेयर समथिंग मु जते बेले टाटा रो जॉब छाडिली इन 2021 जनवरी सो आई वाज गेटिंग अ सैलरी ऑफ 1 लाख 1.5 लाख 1.05 लाख per month 80,000 was in-hand salary and 3 lakh rupees was incentive per annum. तो मुझे डिवाइड कर दउची it was coming around 1.05 lakh. तो मु सेते बहुत लोक सहित डिस्कस करथिली बहुत लोकन सजेशंस नेथिली एंड समस्त मना करथिले जे नाइ नाइ तू जॉब छाड़ना एते बढ़िया जॉब टाटा भलिया जॉब जोठी कि लोक गवर्नमेंट परे लोक टाटा को भाबंती नेक्स्ट गवर्नमेंट माने प्राइवेट कंपनी मानक भितर कल्चर वर्क कल्चर हला एम्प्लॉय कल्चर हला सब जिंस इज वेरी सुपर वर्ल्ड वाइड टाटा इज नोन बट स्टिल आई लेफ्ट देयर आई लेफ्ट बिकॉज कि समस्ते तो जॉब करछंती टाटा रे तो 1 लाख एम्प्लॉय अछंती तो समस्ते कोन माने ग्रो करूछंती ना समस्ते से हायर पोजीशन को जाउछंती ना समस्ते नारायण मूर्ति होउछंती ना रतन टाटा होउछंती तो जदि हमर मोर जदि एंड ऑब्जेक्टिव हला टू बी रतन टाटा देन आई हैव टू लीव टाटा I cannot become Ratan Tata within remaining Tata. So that is the thought. That is the bold step we need to take if we want to become an entrepreneur from a regular or from a general background without having any experience in business, without having sufficient money also. ମୋ ପାଖରେ capital ବି ନଥିଲା but I had built that kind of relationship that ମତେ ପାଞ୍ଚଟା ଆଜିକା ଦିନରେ ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରରେ there are businessmen who are ready to invest on me. So why is that? So that is because of ki I have shown my talent or I have shown my capabilities, my capacity ମୁଁ ସେଟା ଦେଖେଇଛି ବା ସେମାନେ ଦେଖିଛନ୍ତି for which they are ready to invest on me. So I am not from a business background. I don't have much capital. I don't have much wealth. ମୁଁ ଯାହା ସେଭିଂସ୍ କରିଥିଲି ମୋର କର୍ପୋରେଟ ଲାଇଫ ରେ I have a kid I am married, and especially when you are married and having liabilities, so it comes to very difficult situations. Because jodi entrepreneurship line ko pasibar achi from studentship, from regular background, so you have to minimize your liabilities. ମୁଁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଜବ୍ କରୁଥିଲି ମୋ ସାଙ୍ଗମାନେ ସବୁ ଘର କିଣୁଥିଲେ, ଫ୍ଲାଟ୍ କିଣୁଥିଲେ, ମୋ ସାଙ୍ଗମାନେ କାର କିଣୁଥିଲେ, ମୋ ସାଙ୍ଗମାନେ ନାଇଟ୍ ଆଉଟ୍ କରୁଥିଲେ, କ୍ଲବ୍ ଯାଉଥିଲେ, ବହୁତ ଏକ୍ସପେନ୍ସ କରୁଥିଲେ, and at that time I was saving money. I was saving money for this time. I left my job in January 2021, and till now I have not earned anything. But I am a sustainable person. ମୁଁ ମୋର savings ରୁ ମୁଁ ଆଜି ଯାଏ ନିଜେ sustain କରୁଛି. So that is the farsightedness, or that is the, you can say ki mane future planning we have to do if we want to be an entrepreneur from a non business background, because business family re to savings thae. So if even if someone fails, there is a backup. But in our case, there is no backup, right? ଆମକୁ ମତେ ୟା ଭିତରେ ବୋଧେ 2.5 years ଭିତରେ ମୋ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲିରେ ବୋଧେ ମତେ 25 times କହିଥିବେ କି more than 25 times କହିଥିବେ ଯେ you leave that thing and join in a job again. But that is not the solution. If I don't have many liabilities, my family is now earning their own, all other members are there earning own, nobody is dependent upon me. ଏମିତି ନୁହଁ ଯେ ମୁଁ ପଇସା ଇନକମ୍ କଲେ ଏଠୁ ମୁଁ ଘରକୁ ଦେବି ଖାଇବା ପାଇଁ. So in this scenario, if there is anybody, if anyone is facing, or if anyone is there in such a condition, I must say ki he or she must jump into entrepreneurship, because ୟାଠୁ ଭଲ ସିଚୁଏସନ ବା ୟାଠୁ ଭଲ ସିନାରିଓ ଆଉ ବୋଧେ ଭଗବାନ ଦେବେ ନାହିଁ to do something daring or to achieve your dreams. If you have a dream of becoming entrepreneur and to achieve your goal or satisfaction, ସବୁଠୁ important ହେଲା satisfaction. ତେଣୁ ଆମେ ଯଦି ସେଇ ଚାକିରି ପଛରେ ଲାଗି ରହିବା ବା ଆମେ ରାଇଟ୍ ଅପରଚ୍ୟୁନିଟିକୁ ମାନେ ଅନେଇକି ବସିବା, ରାଇଟ୍ ଅପରଚ୍ୟୁନିଟି କେବେ ଆସେନି, ଆମକୁ ଖୋଜିବାକୁ ପଡେ. କୋଭିଡ gave me an right opportunity. ତ ମୁଁ ଖୋଜୁଥିଲି. It is not like କି ମୁଁ ବସିଥିଲି ଆଇଡିଆଲ, ମୋ ମନରେ କିଛି ବି ନଥିଲା and କୋଭିଡ ସରିଲା and I started entrepreneurship. No, it's not like that. Entrepreneurship was in my mind since college days, as I mentioned. So COVID gave me an opportunity. In COVID, we got a chance to work from home. We got a lot of time. The most important thing is COVID was very painful for many of the people in the world. But at the same time, COVID gave us a lot of opportunity also. COVID, we got to learn a lot of things from COVID time. So we got a lot. I got a lot of time to think, to give shape to my ideas. जो idea टा 15 वर्ष पूर्वरु बा 10 वर्ष पूर्वरु मो माइंड रे चालू थिला. सो कोविड टाइम रे मते सेटा गोटे माने opportunity मिलिला to give it a right direction and shape this idea. Then fortunately my wife got that job, and I immediately resigned because I got a backup. But backup not in terms of ki I am getting money from my wife. I am at least assured ki if anything happens to me, then my wife is there to continue the family. ତ ସେଇ ଜିନିଷରେ ଏଇ ସିଚୁଏସନରେ ଯିଏ ଅଛି, he or she must leave the job and start entrepreneurship if interested. ମାନେ ଏମିତି ନୁହଁ ଯେ କେହି ଭାବିନି କିଛି ନାହିଁ, ଖାଲି ସିଚୁଏସନରେ ଅଛି and ସବୁ କିଛି ଛାଡିକି entrepreneurship ହେଇଯିବ. No, it's not like that. ଆଉ କିଛି ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟିଂ ଷ୍ଟୋରିଜ କହିବି ରିଗାର୍ଡିଂ ଦ ଆଡପ୍ସନ ଅଫ ସିଚୁଏସନ. ମାନେ ମୁଁ ଯୋଉଠି ଥାଏ ବା ଯୋଉ ସିଚୁଏସନରେ ଥାଏ, ମୁଁ ସେଇ ସିଚୁଏସନଟାକୁ ଆଡପ୍ଟ କରେ. when I was in corporate, when I was in student, as a student, ମୁଁ ସେତେବେଳେ ଆମର ମିଲ୍ ହଷ୍ଟେଲରେ ମିଲ୍ ପଡୁଥିଲା 8.5 ଟଙ୍କା when I joined, and when I left I think the meal charge was 16 rupees or something. and ଘରୁ ଆମେ ପଇସା ଆଣୁଥିଲୁ very nominal fees. ତ ସେତେବେଳେ ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ ଲାଇଫ ଥିଲା, ସେମିତି ଚାଲିଥିଲା. ମୁଁ ଜବ୍ କଲି, ମୁଁ ପଇସା ଅର୍ନ କଲି, ଦେନ୍ ମୋର ଲାଇଫ ସେମିତି ହେଲା. ଦେନ୍ again I left job and started something, and ମୋର ଲାଇଫ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସେଇଆ ଅଛି, ମାନେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ କରେଣ୍ଟ ସିନାରିଓ ହିସାବରେ. ତ ମୋର କହିବାର କଥା ହେଲା କି ଆମେ ପାଷ୍ଟ ବା ଫ୍ୟୁଚରକୁ देखिए डरी जीवा नहीं कि माने आमे किछि डेयरिंग न करबा बोली भाबिबानी आमे करंट सिचुएशन हिसाब रे हमकु जदी एडॉप्ट आमे करि परले देन दैट इज द बेस्ट थिंग एज ए ह्यूमन बीइंग और एज ए पर्सन one can do to achieve something or to dare to do something ମୁଁ ଯଦି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଏକ୍ସପେକ୍ଟ କରିବି ଯେ ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ 3 BHK ଫ୍ଲାଟ୍ ରେ ରହିବି ମୁଁ ଏସି ରୁମ୍ ରେ ରହିବି ବଟ୍ I was doing when I ମୁଁ ଜବ୍ ରେ ଥିଲି ମୁଁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଜବ୍ ରେ ଥିଲି 3 BHK ଫ୍ଲାଟ୍ ରେ ରହୁଥିଲି ମୋର ଏସି ଲାଗିଥିଲା ୱାସିଂ ମେସିନ୍ ଥିଲା ଘରେ ଅଲ୍ ଆମିନିଟିଜ୍ ଥିଲା ଫ୍ରିଜର ଥିଲା ବଟ୍ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସିନ୍ସ ଲାଷ୍ଟ 1.5 year ମୁଁ ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱର ଯେତେବେଳେ ମୋର ଭେଞ୍ଚର ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ ହେଲା ଯଦି ସେବେଠୁ କହିବି ତାହେଲେ ମୋ ପାଖରେ एसी नहीं मो पाखरे फ्रिज नहीं मो पाखरे वाशिंग मशीन नहीं मु सेमिति गरम रे सोउची मु राति रे एंड मु हाथ रे मो निज लुगा सफा करची बिकॉज़ माय वाइफ इज नॉट हियर एंड माय फैमिली इज नॉट हियर दे आर इन अदर टाउन एंड खाइबा जहा हमरो इठी माने इट्स काइंड ऑफ ए मेस हमरो स्टाफ मानको पई जो रोसे होउची तो सेही खाइबा मु खाउची सेहित पई मु एबे ब्लड टेस्ट रिपोर्ट करिथिली तो आई हैव ए सिवियर डेफिशिएंसी ऑफ प्रोटीन calcium, I think phosphorus, and few more nutrients. Then I started regularly eating millets. ମୁଁ ତାପରେ ଆଗରୁ କ'ଣ କରୁଥିଲି occasionally millet ଖାଉଥିଲି. Then I started eating millets and exercises କିଛି start କଲି. ତ ମୋର କହିବାର କଥା ହେଲା କି ଏଇଭଳିଆ ସିଚୁଏସନ କୁ ଆମେ ଫେସ୍ କରିକି ମାନେ ମୁଁ ଜାଣି ନଥିଲି ଯେ ମୋର ଏଟା ହେଇଯିବ ବୋଲି ମୋର ଡେଫିସିଏନ୍ସି ଯୋଉ ନ୍ୟୁଟ୍ରିସନାଲ ଡେଫିସିଏନ୍ସି ଆସିବ ବୋଲି ମୁଁ ଜାଣି ନଥିଲି ସୋ when I came to know ତାପରେ ମୁଁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ମୋର ଖାଇବା କ'ଣ କରିବି କ'ଣ ନାହିଁ ଜିନିଷ how I will manage that I will do but with the limited or available resources I cannot expect କି ମୁଁ ଘରକୁ ଯିବି ଆଉ ମତେ ଭେଜିଟେବଲ୍ସ ର ସନ୍ତୁଳା ବା ହେଲ୍ଦି ଖାଇବା ମୋ ଘରେ କିଏ ବନେଇକି ରଖିଥିବ and ମୁଁ ଖାଇବି so that is what I am adopting and that is what called ki adapting to the adapting to the change in environment or change in situation or ମାନେ କ'ଣ ସେ ଯୋଉ ଲାଇଫ କୁ ବା ଏଇ ଜର୍ଣ୍ଣି ହାର୍ଡସିପ କୁ ସ୍ମୁଥ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଏଇ ଜିନିଷ କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ଏଇଟା ହଉଛି ପକ୍କା ତେଣୁ ଯୋଉମାନେ ବି ୟଙ୍ଗ ଯଦି ବି ଅଛନ୍ତି ସିଏଟିଆନ୍ସ ହୁ ହାଭ୍ ଜଏନ୍ ଇନ୍ ଦ ମିଟିଂ ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଖାଲି ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ କହିବି कि don't expect कि your life will be easy until and unless you have enough money enough backup and enough capital still आमे छुआ बेले पाठ पढ़ुथिलु नई बाली बसी खाइले भी सरे सो जहा पाखरे बहुत पैसा भी अछि से भी एमिति नुह जे लॉस बिजनेस रे करिवो इट हैज टू बी सस्टेनेबल आफ्टर सर्टेन पीरियड ऑफ टाइम इट कैन नॉट मेक लॉस फॉर एंटायर लाइफ पीरियड so your business plan should be accordingly or in that way कि at least 2-3 years after I will get a break even or I will be profitable मोर कैपेसिटी जति कि मु सति कि वेंचरशिप स्टार्ट करिवि मोर जदि कैपेसिटी गोटे पान दुकान करिया पई बट आई विश टू बिकम एन एंटरप्रेन्योर तो आई विल थिंक ऑफ ओपनिंग ए बिटल शॉप which will be which will be having something different something uniqueness something newness because business is always about something adding something newness आपण old strategy रे business जदि करिवे बा old ways रे जदि business करिवे there are many examples which all of us know company sustainable करबोनी and it will माने दिने ना दिने सेटा बुडी जीवो so we have to add value or add ideas if we don't create ideas then we have to add ideas and start a business जदि मते business करियार अछि or else मु group रे सब बेले पके it's about 0 to 1 so we have to decide whether we want to be 0 to 1 or we want to be 1 to infinity so what is 0 to 1 just very briefly I will tell 0 to 1 is always about innovation but are we capable of innovating or or innovate everything or open business in a very innovative uh, ways I cannot say but innovative product ways can be innovative because that's a existing idea existing concept but the product should be innovative if the product is not innovative you will have to make it innovative after certain period of time तो आमे जो business वर्तमान करूछु start करिछु that is not a innovative business the way is innovative so we are trying to adopt a new way of doing business or adopt a new you can say new method or new strategy. But millets were there, ଲୋକ ଆଗରୁ millet ଖାଉଥିଲେ, so it's nothing new. ହଁ, ଯଦି ମୁଁ millet ରୁ ଏମିତି ଗୋଟେ କିଛି valuated product ବାହାର କରିବି ଯୋଉଟା ଆଗରୁ ନଥିଲା, that will make me more sustainable than this type of business. ତ ଆମକୁ ସବୁବେଳେ ଆମର ଯୋଉ କଲେଜ ଟାଇମରୁ, ମୋର ଏଇଟା କହିବାର ଅର୍ଥ ହେଲା କି ଆମ ସ୍କୁଲ ଟାଇମରୁ ବା କଲେଜ ଟାଇମରୁ ଯଦି ଆମେ ଭାବୁଛେ କିଛିଟା ନୂଆ କରିବା ପାଇଁ, ତ we will start exploring some innovation or innovative ideas. We must start thinking of doing something different, so that ki ଆପଣ ଯେତେବେଳେ when you reach at that position or you get that opportunity, you can venture into and you can succeed. Though I am not successful till now, but everyone hopes to be successful. So I am also hoping to be successful one day. And regarding millets, I will not tell. I think many of who are present here have visited my store and outlet and cafe, know about the products. So for others, you can also search in Google's www.selectfresh.in. You can search in Instagram Select Fresh Store. You can search in Facebook selectfreshstore.in, and you can get to know what I am doing, and some ways how I am doing. And if you want to know more in details, then we can personally we can discuss, or I can share my experience, because it's a very short time here, so I cannot tell everything. Just ba gote last line kohibi ki it's not easy. The pain which I am taking, that I only know. Even my wife, my kid, my fathers, my in-laws, my friend, even a person who is sitting to me next to me, he also doesn't know what I am going through. So that is the journey of an entrepreneur we should be ready to face. So that is the situation we should be ready to face. So you cannot show your pain, you cannot show your thought, you cannot express your thoughts everywhere to everyone, but whoever can understand you, they will be with you, they will give you consolation, they will support you. And I'm really very thankful to get such a fraternity, CAT fraternity, जो माने मु डेबेठु बिजनेस स्टार्ट कली एठी डे 1 रू. And special thanks to Prabhat sir, who has who has circulated my business thing in the beginning. ଯେତେବେଳେ business start ହଉଥିଲା among CATians and the fraternity, they have you people have helped me a lot, and I hope I will get that support in future also, as a fraternity member, as a brother, as a senior, or as a junior, as a son, you can say. So I hope I will get that kind of moral support at least, because moral support is very important, very crucial in this period. So nothing matters. Money doesn't matter at all. I am telling you, money doesn't matter. Only thing matter is moral support. So I think uh, I have explained my journey and little bit about my journey and business. So now, if anyone wants to interact, question answer session like we have, so please.
Thank you, Siddharth. Very interesting that you have a big dream. You are dreaming to become a Ratan Tata in Odisha. That's a very big
Sir,
dream.
that was an example. That was an
Yeah, I know.
example.
I know that. I know I'm making fun out of it. But yeah, but then it is a serious thing also that people like you have dreamt to become entrepreneurs. I have just one question before I start with the chat box. There are one or two questions there. So why is it that you got interested into organic farming? Not organic farming, I'll say natural farming is the proper word, or into millets?
Sir, as I said, ki entrepreneurship was in my mind, but I was not getting exactly what to do and how to do. So during this COVID period, when we came to know that health is actually wealth, ଯଦି ଆମେ ଛୁଆ ବେଳୁ ପଢି ଆସୁଥିଲେ ଯେ health is wealth, but actually ତାକୁ କେବେ କାମରେ ଲଗେଇ ନଥିଲେ ବା କେବେ କାମରେ ଲଗେଇବା ପାଇଁ ଆମେ ଚିନ୍ତା କରୁନଥିଲେ, because I have experience in 9 years corporate. ମୁଁ ବାହାରେ କଣ ଖାଉଥିଲି, କୋଉଠି ଖାଉଥିଲି, କଣ ମାନେ the garbages or the food habit, I cannot say garbages, but the lifestyle, food habits, all these things mattered us in COVID period. When we faced that situation everywhere across the world, the value of healthy food, good food, and you can say ki nutritious food, we got that importance in COVID period. So after that I started thinking ki I will do something in this line. And agriculture, especially agriculture, why I wanted to stick to agriculture business, because first thing, I am from a rural background. I am very grounded and belong to a rural family, rural background. Second, I have studied agricultural engineering. Third, in COVID period, everything stopped, but people didn't stop eating food. And getting that food, how it was difficult, we all know that. So the agriculture is a sustainable business. Agriculture may not be a very profitable business, but it is a sustainable business. Till the world exists, agriculture will there. People will eat food, whether synthetic food or whatever, but they will eat food. And the synthetic food also, it will be derived from some natural food. So say जेहेतु वर्तमान हमर लाइफस्टाइल चेंज होची, आमे प्रिजर्व फूड अधिक खाउचे, एक्सरसाइज करिया को टाइम पाउने, तो we need a good food, we need vitamins, not from capsules, not from medicines. We need vitamins and minerals from food जोटा आगुरु लोको पाउथिले. So that gave me an opportunity ki millet. I started searching about millets. I started searching about natural foods, by unprocessed, by semi-processed, by less processed foods, and then I started venturing into this field.
Right. I'll take two questions are similar ones, so I'll take that first from Abhiram Giri and Lakshmikant Naik. You have not mentioned how the college education helped you in your entrepreneurship. You're on mute. Sidhartha, you're on mute.
Okay. So as I mentioned ki agriculture line, I don't want to leave. So because I had studied agricultural engineering, a lot of scope opened. I came in contact with a lot of people who belong to agriculture and agriculture sector, whether in India, whether in Odisha, whether in locality, whether outside there. So I came to know a lot of scope is there. So if I would not have studied agriculture engineering, I would have studied civil engineering, mechanical or electrical, something else. Maybe I would not have got that opportunity to interact with such a such a versatile, or such a, you can say ki promising, or such a sustainable sector jota ki ebe we all are connected with. Second hela ki agriculture engineering ru mu jo corporate Mahindra join kartili. So that is because ki I studied in agriculture engineering, mechanical electrical पिला भी पाउथिले, but ସେମାନେ automobile sector रे जाउथिले बा farm sector जाउथिले भी तो diversify हे जाउथिले. But I stuck to say farm, tractor, implement, equipment, because I had done agriculture engineering. ଆମେ ସେଟା ପଢିଥିଲୁ, तो it became a area of interest. मोर एरिया ऑफ इंटरेस्ट सेठी हला. अदरवाइज मु जदी मेकानिकल पढी थांदी बा इलेक्ट्रिकल पढी थांदी, हुए तो मु रोटावेटर की ट्रांसप्लांटर विषय रे सेठी जान न थांदी. एंड धीरे धीरे कौन हुए कि गोटे रास्ता रो आ गोटे डोर, another door opens, another door opens. So it's a chain of doors. तो बैकग्राउंड मैटर्स. तो आमे जेहेतु एग्रीकल्चर बैकग्राउंड, एग्रीकल्चर इंजीनियरिंग पढीचे, तो एई लाइन रे मु जोठी वर्तमान जहा कहूची एई बिजनेस रे, मु आई एम एन एग्रीकल्चर इंजीनियर. व्हेन आई एम गिविंग माय इंट्रोडक्शन आउटसाइड and when I'm saying ki I am an agriculture engineer, that relates to my business, because it's a food business. If I would have been a civil engineer and I would have opened this store, so that might not have related. Customer connect जो कहा जाए कि customer disconnect ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା. अरे ये civil engineer ପିଲାଟା, ये କଣ ଆସିକି ଖାଇବା ବିକୁଛି ଏଠି food sector kon korchi. So that is psychology ki. So that is helping me naturally. That is obviously that is helping me, sir.
Okay, I have one more question. This is a personal one from Lakshmikant Naik actually. He wants to know which place in Balasore you are from, because he is from. Sorry, Lakshmikant, if you can.
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
First of all, I congratulate Sidhartha for very nice and
Thank you, sir.
knowing after his journey. Actually, I wanted to know about your exact place of birth because I'm from Ranital. So
Acha,
when
okay.
you discussed
Sir,
at the early part,
yes,
then
sir,
I
yes,
was
sir.
curious to know what is your
Sir, I
exact
was
place of
born.
birth.
I was born in Bahanaga block, Arhua
Very
and
good, very good.
Arhua Gandastapur. You might be knowing.
Yeah,
South.
yes.
So I was born there, and till my third grade, I was in village. Fourth
You
grade,
in village.
and
Okay.
fifth and sixth, I was in Gopalpur. I studied there in Manibhadra High School, and then
Yes,
from
yes.
seventh onwards, I joined in Zilla School, Balasore.
Okay. That's why I was too much curious to know about you. Thank you.
Right, we have few more minutes. So anybody has any question can.
Biswajit,
Yeah.
Sidhartha, you mentioned something that stuck in my mind. I was looking for less processed food or less
Yes, sir.
processed food. You
Yes, sir.
killed
Yes,
one
sir.
of our, you killed one of our complete processing wing of agricultural engineering with that statement. What do you have to say about that?
Sir, that is where the innovation lies. If agricultural processor, agricultural engineering or agricultural engineers who are in processing industry or the subject, so why can't we think of retaining the nutritional values as it is and do the processing? If that can be done, then we'll get a nutritional packaged food, and that is the need of the hour, because we are adopting the Western culture. We are adopting more processed food, packaged food. You can say ki refrigerated or frozen food, right? So that is the need of the hour. That is the area lies with. That is the challenge. कि जदि एग्रीकल्चर इंजीनियर गोटे बा फूड प्रोसेसिंग इंजीनियर जने जदि can develop something, a technology where they can fortify or they can increase the nutritional values or they can maintain the nutritional values, then there is no need to afraid or kill that area. Why we are afraid? Because we don't have option now. ଆମେ ଯୋଉଟା ଖାଉଛୁ ଆମେ ଜାଣିଛୁ ଆମେ ତା ଭିତରେ କିଛି ନାହିଁ, କିନ୍ତୁ ଆମ ପାଖରେ କିଛି ଅପସନ ନାହିଁ. So processing doesn't mean only about packaged food. Processing also sir millet ro processing ba apna unprocessed jo actually it's not about unprocessed, it's a semi processed. तो आमे रिटर्न करिया पे आमे भी जानि जे सर प्रेशर कुकर रे वेजिटेबल्स बॉयल करले हमको न्यूट्रिशन मिलिबोनी. The proteins, all proteins are gone. Still sir आमे खिचड़ी तो प्रेशर कुकर रे बनौछु ना. आमे तो मैक्सिमम खाइबा तो सर टाइम नाही हम पाखरे हम तो प्रेशर कुकर रे बनौछु ना. So the world is moving in that direction. So there is no stoppage to it. This may be philosophical, but this is also practical, sir. The population is increasing. We cannot meet the demand. There will be always processed food, but out of that, ame kete convert kari paruche ba kete percentage of that ame adopt kari paruche to natural food. So that depends upon the ecosystem, the policies, global level, local level, everywhere. So nobody is going to kill no one. Everybody will sustain, but at the end of the day, the world will be gone, finished, vanished. সেটা হবো sure.
No, that's a good
I'll
point.
supplement a bit on that. Actually, processed food does not mean convenience food only. What Siddharth was referring to as processed food is the food that has been, preserved properly with its nutritional value. Convenience food, junk food are different from processed food. So I will not go into the details, much more details on that. That is, everybody can research, Google, and find out what is it. So, any other question, or we stop at here? Okay, I think there are no other questions. Well, I just wanted to mention Dr. MKM. I'm sorry, I am not able to get your full name.
Mahindra Mahanti.
The Mahindra Mahanti. Okay, sorry, the Mahindra. He has mentioned his blessings to Sidhartha Rout.
Thank you,
And
sir.
of course, all of us bless him.
His blessings are always with me, I think, and not only his, sir. To be very honest, ମୁଁ ଯେତେବେଳେ problem face करे life ରେ ବା ଏମିତି situation face करे and ସେ situation ଯେତେବେଳେ ଯାଏ, so what I think of ki all of you, all of my seniors, friends, relatives who are far near, that is because of all the blessings only, because that blessings matter in disguise, as I told ki mane disguise रे से sir कहले पद्मिनी काहेकि नाही, her support is in disguise, so she needs not to be present here and tell everyone that I am supporting or she is supporting to me. So here everyone,
She is there. She is there. She is disguised as Balasore.
okay. so not only Mahindra sir, because Mahindra sir को इतने special thanks कि से मोर advisor थिले when I was in college, so he also knows me, I think say same time रू बा from the very beginning he knows me जति कि एठी present अछंदी member, तो everyone's blessings has mattered to me. ସେଇଥି ପାଇଁ sir ମୁଁ ଆଜିକା ଦିନରେ ମାନେ I have dared to do something and I am daring to do also something. I think people should come to know about my journey if I become a successful person and in future, and that will be very interesting. And I hope कि ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ବହି ଲେଖେ ବା ମୋର life stories ଉପରେ ବା ମୋର ନିଜ ଉପରେ ଗୋଟେ ବହି ଆସୁ ଯୋଉଟାକୁ ପଢିକି ଲୋକ inspire ହୁଅନ୍ତୁ. So I expect that कि ଆପଣଙ୍କର blessings ସତେ ଯାଏ ଥାଉ कि ମୋର ସେଇ ଯୋଉ goal ବା ସେଇ dream ଟା fulfill ହବା ଯାଏ, not only till now.
Actually, Sidhartha, you should tell your story to students in college.
Sir,
I think
that is why, sir, I insisted from the beginning कि this meeting should be shared, or this link should be shared with students,
it will be
because it is
shared.
more
It will be shared.
relevant to students.
It will be. କିଏ କଣ କିଏ କହୁଛି
ପଦ୍ମିନୀ କିଛି କହିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛି? Yes.
ପଦୁ କଣ କହୁଛୁ କହ, ସେ ମ୍ୟୁଟ କରିଦେଲା। ହଉ,
Anyway,
ମୋର କହିବା କଥା ହଉଛି you should be invited by Sanjay or Mahindra, whoever, to the college and just give some presentations annually on your venture. Okay, that way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Problem huji kona, our students are they only think about government job. They don't think about anything else, and that is where I am also very surprised that they don't think of opening new doors.
Sir, because sir, they don't see that, na. They don't see that. Suppose I am not successful after 5 years, so it's a failure example, right? So they cannot trust me when I am not successful. If I would have been successful, then they might have considered me, but taken me very seriously. ସେମାନେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଭାବୁଥିବେ ଯେ ହଁ ଇଏ ତ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, what can he do ବା what can he share. So that is the mindset of current generation students, or current generation I can say, because they are also 12 years 10 years year than me. तो ସେଇଟା ମାଇଣ୍ଡସେଟ ଟାକୁ ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ସାଇକୋଲୋଜିକାଲ ମାନେ ସେସନ ଦରକାର। ମାନେ ପ୍ରଥମେ when they are joining ଯୋଉ ଆମର ହଉଛି ଇଣ୍ଡକ୍ସନ, ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଇଣ୍ଡକ୍ସନ ନା ତାକୁ କଣ କହୁଛୁ ସାର୍, ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମର ନୂଆ ଆମେ କଲେଜରେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଜଏନ୍ କରୁଛୁ, ସେଇ ଟାଇମରେ ସାର୍ ତାଙ୍କର ଦରକାର, ସେଇ ଟାଇମରେ ଏଇ ସେସନଟା ଦରକାର, ସୋ ଦ୍ୟାଟ କି 4 ବର୍ଷ ସେମାନେ ଭାବିବେ ସେଇଟା। ଆଫ୍ଟର 3 years 2 years ନା ସେମାନେ ଭାବନ୍ତି ଯେ नो ଆମେ ବହୁତ ଜିନିଷ ଏବେ ଜାଣିଗଲୁ, and we no need to listen or no need to ମାନେ think of something different, do something different, ଆମେ ତ ଅଛି ଜିନିଷ ଆଉ। So it is very important कि ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ସେସନଟା ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି for the first year students when they join in the college, and ମୁଁ sir always welcome, even ମହେନ୍ଦ୍ର sir ବି ମତେ ବହୁତ ଥର କହିଛନ୍ତି, even ମୁଁ ସ୍ୱାଇଁ sir ଙ୍କୁ ବି କହିଛି, ସତ୍ୟାନନ୍ଦ ସ୍ୱାଇଁ sir ଙ୍କୁ ବି କହିଛି କି ଆପଣଙ୍କ କଲେଜରେ ବା wherever are in educational institutes ଯୋଉଠି ବି ଅଛନ୍ତି, who feel कि this journey or this example should be shared, I am ready to share.
Now you have been recorded, so it will be on the YouTube shortly. So we can share
that is one. Yeah, okay. Good thing that Debu, you have announced that. Debu has been venturing into putting all our T-Talk recordings into YouTube, and hopefully we will be doing it very soon. Dr. Swai, I think he needs to wants to talk. You're on mute, sir. Dr. Swai? Not able to hear you, sir. Something wrong.
Swai? ना ना sir message करचंती स्वयं sir message करचंती sir की sir को unmute अच्छे है sir has
Unmute
message
अच्छी,
कि
but
से
we are not able.
exam सल्ला परे he will invite.
Right. Okay. Okay, then thank you very much for joining in today.
I hope
our-
our next to sir habo alumni and current student interaction session jo habo. So in that session I will get an opportunity to say something and say gote be because there I think 200 students will be there starting from first year to fourth year. So I will get an opportunity there also. It is a good opportunity, and every year if we can do such interaction programs or events and I mean jani no kemti hobo kon nahi, but we will try to do that. So if it can be conducted everywhere, then I can share every time to first year students. Sir, I don't mind in sharing my journey or sharing my experience and
Okay, thank you, Sidharth, for that. Thank you, everybody else, for being a wonderful audience.
I think
today.
se PPT ta sir se jo PDF copy ta bhi mu share karichi. That is, you can also share that copy in the WhatsApp group because last time which you had shared it was just about my introduction.
This one?
Yeah, this one. So this one you can share in the group and you can upload.
Yeah, I'll do that. I will.
You can upload in YouTube or PDF also if it can be made a video form.
Okay.
Narendra sir kichhi kohibe ni? Sir to sir bhi bahut din
In fact,
hela
I was expecting GV Rao to come in, but
sir to kali asibe. GB Rao sir is coming tomorrow. I hope
Yeah.
Narendra sir is coming tomorrow. Swain sir is coming tomorrow.
କାଲି କେତେଟାରେ ଅଛି କି 6 ନା 6:30 କହୁଛୁ ନା କଣ?
Sir,